Welcome to Nutrition Your Way, the podcast that empowers you to navigate menopause with confidence through simple, sustainable changes in your diet and lifestyle. If you're experiencing the challenges of menopause and seeking ways to thrive during this transformative phase of life, this show is for you. Discover how you can still enjoy your favorite foods while managing menopause symptoms using simple ingredient swaps. Learn strategies that may help you reduce discomfort, balance your hormones naturally, and embrace this new chapter with vitality and grace. Each episode provides practical tips and insights to make your menopausal journey smoother and more empowering, regardless of where you are in the process. I'm your host, Cindi, flexible nutrition and lifestyle transformation coach and menopause empowerment specialist. I'm here to guide you on your path to becoming a happier, healthier, and more empowered you during menopause and beyond, one simple change at a time. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Hormone Reset Podcast, formerly known as Nutrition Your Way. And today we are going to talk about something that hits home for so many women that I work with. Okay, you're exhausted, right? But the second your head hits the pillow, your brain lights up like a Christmas tree. You toss, you turn, you replay every conversation from the day, and suddenly your to-do list seems urgent at midnight. And then the next day, you drag yourself out of bed, reach for caffeine, and repeat the cycle all over again. This isn't just about bad luck or poor sleep hygiene. This is the cortisol roller coaster, a hormonal pattern that becomes all too common in perimenopause and postmenopause. So in this episode, I'm breaking down what's actually happening in your body, why conventional advice misses the mark, and what to do when sleep struggles, fatigue, and stress start to feel like your new normal. So let's start with the basics. Cortisol is your body's main stress hormone. It's part of your circadian rhythm, aka your internal clock, and it's designed to help you wake up with energy and wind down for deep sleep. Here's the ideal pattern. Cortisol rises early in the morning, helping you feel alert and ready. It gradually drops throughout the day, allowing you to relax. And it's lowest at night, so melatonin, your sleep hormone, can do its thing. But when you've been under chronic stress, physical or emotional, known or hidden stress, this rhythm gets completely thrown off. And instead of a gentle slope down from morning to night, you end up with a cortisol roller coaster. Flat and sluggish in the morning, so you're groggy, slow moving, and reaching for that second cup of coffee by 9 a.m. A short burst of energy in the afternoon, followed by another crash. Then suddenly, bing, you're wide awake at 10 p.m. with racing thoughts and no off switch. Your body's confused. Your hormones are out of sync. And your sleep, it's not restorative. It's fragmented, shallow, and unpredictable. Sound familiar? You're not alone. This pattern is common in women going through menopause, and it's one of the most frustrating cycles to break without proper support. So now let's talk about why this gets so much worse in menopause. When estrogen declines, it doesn't just affect your periods. It impacts nearly every system in your body, including how your brain and nervous system respond to stress. Estrogen has a calming, stabilizing effect. It supports serotonin production. It helps regulate cortisol. It plays a role in temperature control, mood, memory, and yes, sleep quality. When estrogen drops, it's like your buffer is gone. Your threshold for stress is lower. Your nervous system stays in fight or flight longer. And even small things like running late, scrolling your phone, or skipping a meal can trigger a cortisol spike that keeps you wired for hours. Not only that, Your adrenal glands, which produce cortisol, are now picking up the slack for your declining sex hormones. So, if you've had years or decades of chronic stress, poor nutrition, undereating, overexercising, or just go, go, go living, your adrenals are probably already fried. Menopause just pulls the curtain back on all of it. And suddenly, sleep becomes a struggle. You're tired, but you can't relax. You fall asleep, but you can't stay asleep. Or you wake up feeling like you never slept at all. And it's not just annoying. It's exhausting in every way, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So here's the part no one talks about. This isn't just about getting sleep. When your cortisol is dysregulated, it causes a cascade of problems that make weight loss harder, healing slower, and menopause symptoms worse. So let's look at what happens when your cortisol is on a roller coaster. Blood sugar swings, which cause cravings, crashes, and fat storage, especially belly fat. Disrupted digestion, because your body can't rest and digest when it's in fight or flight mode. Increased inflammation, which worsens joint pain, fatigue, and even autoimmune flares. Brain fog and memory issues. Cortisol can impair the hippocampus function, the part of your brain responsible for memory. Mood swings and anxiety, because cortisol impacts neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. Hormonal imbalances, as cortisol steals from progesterone and throws off your delicate hormone balance even further. And this is the trap. You're trying to eat clean, exercise, take supplements, but if your stress response is stuck in overdrive, your body can't fully heal. No amount of kale, collagen, or cardio will fix it if your nervous system is fried. Now let's shift into what's actually going to help you, okay? Because trust me, this is fixable, but it doesn't come from another supplement or restrictive plan. Here's what I help my clients implement to reset their cortisol rhythm and finally get deep, healing sleep again. Number 1, stop the late day caffeine. Even if you don't feel it, caffeine can linger in your system for 8+ hours a day, like over 8 hours. That's 3 p.m., the 3 p.m. iced coffee that you get. It's messing with your sleep. Try switching to water, herbal tea, or a decaf blend after lunch. I always try to switch to decaf somewhere between noon and 3. Build a consistent evening routine. So this is number 2. Your brain needs signals that it's time to wind down. Think dim lighting, screen-free time, maybe a bath or magnesium lotion. And no, doom scrolling in bed does not count. Number 3, blood sugar, balancing your blood sugar, and especially at dinner. This is a big one. The insulin resistance goes up in menopause, so this is super important. So a balanced dinner with protein, healthy fats, and fiber helps prevent nighttime blood sugar crashes, which can trigger cortisol spikes and wake you up at 2 a.m. Bonus tip: a small bedtime snack like almond butter on a rice cake helps some women stay asleep through the night. Okay, so you want that balanced dinner. You need the protein, the healthy fats, and fiber for sure. Number 4, train your nervous system during the day. This one might surprise you. The way you handle stress during the day sets the tone for your sleep at night. Short walks, deep breathing, and even 2-minute grounding breaks between tasks can make a huge difference in your cortisol rhythm. And number 5, eat enough, especially in the first half of the day. This is so crucial. So many women are still undereating or skipping breakfast, and it's keeping them in survival mode. If your body thinks food is scarce, it will produce more cortisol. Fueling yourself properly is not a luxury, it's a strategy. Undereating stresses the menopausal body way more than a 20-year-old body. And when the stress happens, the cortisol goes up. And that means it's messing with your hormones and you're not sleeping, you're not losing weight, and your symptoms are just getting worse. And your body's in that fight or flight. Your body doesn't realize it's going to get food again. And so it's conserving all the fat storage because it doesn't know when it's going to get that food. So stop undereating. That is so important. And I know some of this might feel like a lot, but you don't have to figure it all out alone. Okay. And this is exactly the kind of support that I offer inside my Hormone Reset program. It is an 8-week group program where we look at the root cause and go with that approach to symptoms like insomnia, fatigue, and burnout. So it's always, we look at the root cause because putting a Band-Aid on something is not going to help you. And you learn to support your adrenals, reset your nervous system, and actually feel like yourself again. And it's marked down for my beta test by like 67%. So it will never be this cheap again. It's starting on June 24th. So you have some time. So if your cortisol roller coaster is got you all, crazy, like tired all day, wired all night, I want you to know this. It is not your fault. You're not weak and you're not doing it wrong. Your body is screaming for a different kind of care. And now you know how to start listening to your body to give it what it needs. And if you want support on this journey, head to the show notes. Okay. And I'll have my quiz in there. You can take the menopause stress quiz to see how stress might be sabotaging your hormones. You can book a hormone clarity, the hormone reset clarity call, and see if that hormone reset program is right for you. So I just want to thank everyone for listening, and I will be in your headphones next week. Thank you for tuning in to Nutrition Your Way. I hope today's episode has brought you one step closer to embracing your menopausal journey with confidence and vitality. Remember, simple changes can lead to significant improvements in how you experience this transformative phase of life, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. If you found value in this episode, please subscribe to the podcast so you never miss out on empowering tips and strategies for thriving during menopause. You can also connect with me on Instagram at Flexible Macronutrition, or visit my website, cindystickle.com, for more resources and personalized guidance on your menopause and nutrition journey. Until next time, keep making those small, sustainable changes and know that a healthier, more vibrant you is within reach, no matter where you are in your menopause experience.